this run, so. Okay, I'm gonna change the text so that it's correct. So we're killing 16 bosses on this run, I guess. Oh, yes, and I kind of wanted to figure out the better early game route so that I'm not wasting so much time. Just for efficiency purposes, like not... I don't know. So the route should be, we're going to go kill Margit immediately. We can go get the Hookclaws. And that's fine. I may need Kukris first, though. Maybe I should get Kukris first. And then, yeah, we're gonna get the bell bearing. I guess I'm not sure what upgrade level I'm gonna reach. We're gonna want the axe talisman and the physic. I kind of don't know. I think doing Margit into the Stormveil running section is fine. And then, yeah, I guess we could just do Godric immediately and just not even think about anything, but we may as well get the Axe Talisman plus the Physic, get this one. I mean, we even could get Flame Grimmy Strength set up for that.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Yeah,
Hello.
go get the Faith Talisman. I really wanted to smoke him. I don't think it's necessary, though. Okay, I mean, let's just see what happens, I guess. I was also wondering, too, it's possible that there are better starting classes for what we're trying to do. Especially one that... Because the Samurai doesn't have... No, the Samurai's good, dude. Samurai's good. Cracked pot, I guess. Oh, you know, oh. Whoops. I have to restart cheat engine. And probably the game. Whoops. Kinda... Kinda forgot I restarted the game. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we're going straight to Margit. Consider becoming a VTuber. For what reason? Why would I do that? But no, I have not. Getting an American Thanksgiving dinner mukbang, right? Canadian Thanksgiving has already happened, and it was a while ago. So no. Why would I do that? All right, let's see if I get this kill right. It's always nice using weapons on these runs that are early, like, or they're, you don't need to use cheat engine to get them early, I guess. I don't know if I normally parry that one, but I did that time. So tap R2.
Well, thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy
Smoke them.
veins. Tarnished. I shall remember thee, tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame.
Ever considered streaming? Nah, I don't really like streaming, dude.
Of the night, the you there?
Yeah, I always find it satisfying to do runs where it's like a legit route that doesn't need yeah, you're not like giving I'm not giving myself a weapon at the start of the run. I'd rather do them this way. Whoops, that's not what I meant. Yeah, sub 2 Margit, dude, it's crazy.
What did I do?
Yeah, doing the run this way, it's pretty much like doing a DS3 type of run where you kill the first boss in the first minute and a half. Similar kind of thing. Similar feeling. Draconis, thanks for the 39-month resub, by the way, dude. Also, Romulus, thanks for the brand new Prime sub. There it is. Insane pant drop. Oh, golden eyes. Look at that. How much will I get? 400. I didn't get the cuckeries. It's fine. Should be fine. How nice would it be if there were already cuckeries in this area? It's just for this night up here. But it's not really a big deal, I guess. Just simply dodge them. Oh, you know what? You don't even need them, I guess. Last time I tried that, I guess I just didn't walk forward enough to trigger him yet. my controller. I used an 8-bit Do Ultimate too. And you know what? I actually just ordered a bunch more as well. Because I give it the stamp of approval for durability at this point. For longevity. It lasts long enough for me to justify buying a bunch of them. So I bought like 4 more or something. Just in case. I like having extras. Okay, should we go kill Crystallion now? No, not not hashtag ad. It'd be nice if they sponsor me though. That'd be kind of cool. But no, it's a really good controller. Hoarding controllers for 7 generations. It's just I don't want to run. I don't want to run out is the thing. I don't want to be left in a situation where I don't have a controller and I need to do something. And because that has happened before. So yeah, that's why I have so many controllers. Yeah, I was doing a tournament like many years ago. Probably like 5 or 6 years ago at this point. I was doing a tournament and my controller was kind of dying on me. I should have picked up that mushroom. What was it? I think it was the stick like sometimes wouldn't give input. And you know, when you're playing Souls games and you're fighting a boss and then the stick just decides to not give input, that's a big problem because then you can't roll. You do backstep. So I ended up, it was the finals of a tournament. I ended up getting hit 6 or 8 times or something. Because of that. And then the whole time, the controller that was being delivered was already at my door and I just didn't know. But anyways, so after that, I'm like, I am not going to have that happen again. Yeah, that was when Dino won the SL1 DS3 tournament. So after that day, I always have extra controllers no matter what. And yeah, maybe I have a little bit of overkill, arguably. You know, maybe I should jump down the side here so that this guy doesn't do this. I mean, surely you're dead. Idiot. So yeah, we'll go get this, and then I guess after this, then I'm not sure how much of a setup I want to do for Godric. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, more says better. You'd think. Controllers for next decade? Well, I don't think I have enough controllers for the next decade, but next couple years at least, for sure. The setup is faster. It is, but it's not when you have to do the setup anyways. I can say I recommend plus +0 on the Crystallions. Nearly got hit there too. That was close. Let's go and Shogun. That was close. guess. Let's go here. Go get the axe talisman and stuff. Kind of, you know what? I think it's actually better to go from the other way. This is what I'm saying, though. I wish I had a more calculated early game on this, where I know exactly the order of things that I should do. And I could do that, but... It looked like I aggroed him for a second. I think I probably will get Godric's Great Rune on this one. I think I was saying that earlier. It's nice to have the extra mind, so I don't have to drink for flank army strength and all that stuff. But yeah, ideally we reach plus 12 for Godric, and then I'll get Cragblade, and we'll go fight him.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
We'll have to get the deck this stuff first, though. Pedro, thanks so much for the 26-month Prime sub, dude. All right, we'll grab this one. We'll get Dectus. And then my other talisman, we could go Blue Dancer. Although, maybe I should wait until I get Blue Dancer so that we get a better Golem fight. Yeah, the Demon Souls headbutt thing. Do enemies, or does a headbutt even do any damage? It doesn't, right? So isn't that run just not even possible? Am I wrong? Isn't it just not even possible? Oh, whoops, let's go here.
Well, it's been a how can I? Have
I don't think I'm going to bother with the Source Seal because we already have 4 good talismans on this run that we want. So I don't think we need it. Okay. Altus access. And now I don't, like, the problem is I don't think I have enough money to get to plus 12 right now. Just want to go get Cragblade. That's what I was thinking. Maybe I should kill the Bellbearing Hunter, but it's just, like, that's just extra time doing something that I don't actually have to do. Yeah, again, with Knight's Calf Cheese is the same. It's time spent doing something that I don't have to do. So I'd kind of rather just not.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Amon, thanks for the 10-month Prime sub. Thanks so much, dude. Yeah, +2 is enough for Godric. Yeah, I don't disagree. I don't disagree with that.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
GL Gino.
Let's normally go like that. I will go collect some of these extra ones though. Just to save some money. Dan, thanks for the 43-month resub. Thanks, man. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't go get the extra 2s up top. I don't need them. But yeah, maybe I'll just get the +9 here or something like that. Should be fine. One other thing I'll do as well is get the Iron Wet Blade. And then I guess we have to get we could get Golden Bow as well. Go get the Iron Wet Blade. The only thing about getting this, I don't actually know if you can just pick it up, and then run away and then warp out or something. Probably be better to do this without any money. Or maybe you can Ukri. I don't know. Let me try that. I feel like it should work. Nice. Good to know. Guess that'll do for now. Or should I go get the...
You'll no matter how you...
I feel like I should go get either blue... No, Blue Dancer will get later. I'm gonna go get the winged sword now, though. That's what I'll do. I think that makes sense. Why is Academy never an option in no-hit runs? Well, it can be, but the main reason is that the bosses are terrible. Red Wolf is extremely dangerous, And Renala is also extremely dangerous as well. Like they're both super dangerous bosses compared to going to Margit and Godric, which is, you know, pretty simple. And also going to Redan means that there are no additional bosses on the way. Right? You just, oh boy, got the Bloodborne muscle memory, dude. Okay, surely I fight this guy well. But yeah, that's the main reason why Academy is pretty much never done for no hit any %. But yeah, it could be. It's just that very few runs make sense to do that. So yeah.
The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it.
I'm Brazilian and I'd like some tips on how to be a good streamer. I really enjoy your live streams.
Nice. Good stuff. Masked RC, thanks for the donation, dude. Tips on how to be a good streamer. I'm probably the worst person to ask that because I don't have a good answer. Would now be a good time to go get Golden Vow? Maybe, but it's fine. All right. Plus 10 with Cragblade, it should, like, this should be perfectly good enough.
Maybe best not ever.
I think I just lost my stun there.
Good luck.
Probably doesn't matter. Yes, I didn't.
I am the Lord
Nice.
of all that is golden. And one day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna... I think, no, we'll go get Godric's now first. What I'll do. Durandal, thanks for the 9-month Prime sub. Also, Lazy Mo, thanks for the 26-month resub as well. I don't think it matters if it's nighttime, but do it anyways. Yeah, I need to look at that updated spreadsheet of the run request. I mean, I saw it before, but it's certainly nicer to look at than the Twitch like viewer reward thing. Any of these runs gonna be videos? Yeah, I mean, probably most of them, unless I don't know. Unless there's some reason why it wouldn't be. Like if I've already done something similar before, maybe. Much comfier to go get Godric's Great Rune coming from this way than try to go front gate if you don't have stealth. Yeah, I did hear about the Night Raid DLC. I mean, I was expecting it to come out sooner, but I thought it would be out by now, actually. But it is not. Okay, so what do we still need? We're going to go get Godric's. I don't have a rune arc yet. So we're going to have to get one of those eventually. We need to get Flame Grant Me Strength. We need to get Golden Vow. Other than that, I think we're pretty much good. No, CE would mean cheat engine, the ones that I need to start with the weapon already, because it's just, you know, maybe it's too late in the game or something. This run, however, Hookclaws are right at the start of the game, so we can do them. We can do a full run with them viably, but certain weapons, if I'm trying to do a no-hit with, I don't know, it's just some DLC weapon, right? Like Rolana's weapon, Rolana's paired swords. If I try to do a no-hit run with that, most of the run, if I didn't start out with the weapon, most of the run would be without it. And so in that case, we just start with the weapon. I was saying earlier, I do find it more fun runs that I don't need to do that. Just because then you actually get a good look at how the weapon, how viable the weapon is for a real no-hit run, but it's still fun with other weapons too. But I guess I just like that part of the routing, trying to figure out how to get the weapon and what the path should be to it and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, if a weapon is post Ultis or post getting into Lane Dell, then it's probably a bit too late.
Not ever.
You know, killing one great rune with non-weapons probably fine. Killing two is getting a little bit much. Okay, let's go get Flame Grant Me Strength. Durandal, thanks for giving a sub to Swagness Carlson. Thanks so much, dude. I could do those runs in NG+. I don't like NG+ runs, though. I don't like starting with the upgrades already. And I don't think NG+ adds anything interesting. If anything, it kind of just dumbs down the route, because then you're just going straight into bosses, and then you don't have to think about anything else. So I'd rather just start out with the weapon than do NG+. I've never liked doing NG+ runs. And if I do NG+ runs, they're almost always fresh start, where I still have to build up my character. The same with when the DLC came out too, actually. A lot of people started doing DLC no-hit runs with just a pre-built character entering the DLC, but I just, like, that's just not for me. That's why I did the Stranded DLC run, where I just started with nothing. Go here. Go get Golden Vow. I guess I should probably buy the dagger to put it on too. And then we still need to get to plus 12. Anything else? There must be something else. Oh yeah, we haven't gotten stealth yet. But we don't actually need it yet. We don't need it until we get into Lane Dell, probably. Technically, we don't need it at all. But having some stealth is nice. I'm very interested in how this is going to look fighting this guy. Nice. All right, let's go get plus 12. Equip Golden Vow. I think we're good. Like Blue Dancer, I will get, but maybe not for a little bit. Probably not until I get stealth. Guess I'll buy a rune arc too. All right, so we're plus. What are we plus? I think I only need 10 of these. And buy the dagger as well. And then we need 2 levels of faith, and then eventually we need 2 levels of int as well. But yeah, probably the rest we just pump into decks here, I think. Probably what I should do before, though, is go kill Gillica, too, I guess. Ritual Sword is probably is better than multi-hit Talisman. Yeah, the route is, it's kind of all over the place. When I don't start with these starting graces, it's much more set in stone what I do. I didn't put Golden Vow on. And generally, I would go get a plus 12 before fighting Godric, and I would get all the buffs set up and stuff. Oh, shit. I forgot.
Maybe I'll give you the best.
Because I was looking at the Ash of War and the Hookclaws. I'm like,
You
wait,
are
I
a
thought
legend, smile.
there was some Ash of War I had to swap out or something. There was indeed. Entrobit, thanks for the 13-month Prime sub. But yeah, we definitely... I should definitely be able to get this run today. At least. I mean, it'd be nice to start out with 2 runs on the first day. That would keep us on pace to finish the challenge, but I also recognize that I might have to de-rest a tiny bit at this game. Classic bleed proc on the last hit. Okay. Go here. Yeah, the All Remembrances runs are going to be quite a bit more. Although, what I was thinking is that I'm probably just going to skip Rykard on every single one of them. So it actually, it makes it less bad. Well, I don't know. The difference, and what I was going to do for all Great Runes, instead of Rykard, is I was going to do Placidusax. That's what I generally do on these runs. Just because, yeah, Rykard, I'm not going to go fight Rykard with the Hookclaws, you know? It wouldn't be that bad, but doing it no hit is bad. That's the problem. And so, yeah, I feel like Placidusax is a boss that makes sense to replace Rykard with. Rykard is peak level design. Yeah. No, it's not. Rykard's a decent boss, but for no hit, it's not fun to fight him without the Servant Hunter, pretty much. With the melee weapon, that is. So. I don't think there's any point in going over there. And then not to mention also, Godskin Nobles is basically a repeat boss because we already have Godskin Duo. So really nothing of value is lost by skipping Rykard over there. I mean, I probably should be fighting him down there. We didn't even get the bleed proc and he still died so easily. Actually so funny, dude.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Didn't even need it. It is funny how these weapons would still be top tier if they didn't have bleed on it, pretty much. Because they do a lot of damage, man. Alright, let's go get the talisman pouch before I forget. I know I will forget. Seraph, thanks for the 1-year resub. Thanks, dude.
You have now to become the thing as much.
Right now, probably... Well, you know what? I guess what I do on normal any percent is I go and get Blue Dancer Charm once I've already gotten my 4th talisman slot. So I guess I'll do that again. I'm gonna go kill DTS first. Does headbutt only work for Demon Souls? I don't think it does. I think it's just a meme. I'm not actually... I'm almost certainly not gonna do that. Oops, I should probably level up. But yeah, just because people have requested a run doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. Right? Somebody requested a full Hollow Knight playthrough or something like that. Like, I'm... That's not how it works exactly. Yeah, people can request it whatever they want, but it doesn't mean I'm going to do it. You know? But yeah, it's not minus 150k. I'm just going to... I'll refund the points to whoever did it. And then, you know, presumably once I finish this, I'll reopen the run requests. Although maybe that's dangerous. I don't know. I'll have to up the prices a lot. The inflation, dude. I feel like I need to up the prices a lot. Because people have been saving up for years now. So... How we make them? I could even make them like 500k, and I feel like that'd be pretty reasonable. Yeah, there are no DLC runs on the list because I closed the run request well before the DLC even came out. Probably before people even knew the DLC was actually a real thing. So yeah, there are no DLC in the run request, but that being said, I probably will... Like, some runs will go into DLC, guarantee. You know, the All Remembrances, or the All Great Runes runs will. Once I finish them, I'll just try, see how far I can get. I wonder if I can turn this guy around and then... Because it's kind of slow to sneak around him every time. We'll be able to charge our 2 on that. Classic bleed on the last hit again. It's funny. Funny how that always seems to happen, but that's why you would want to use Blood Flame Blade.
Maybe I'll give you the best.
So then that wouldn't happen.
Less than 3.
Let's go here. Enigma, thanks for the 28-month resub, dude. And Dark Rapier, thanks for the 40-month resub as well. Oops. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the problem is actually that I'm dealing so much damage that the bosses just don't have a chance to bleed. I am also doing a Charged R2 build. But our damage is almost just too high. I played a bit of Deep of Night mode. I don't like it. It's not, well, it's not even that I don't like the game mode. I think the game mode's fine. But it's not enough for me to go back and play the game. I almost feel like that sort of ranking thing should have just been built into the game already. And then, you know, maybe there should have been a mode. Like the Deep of Night mode should have been, instead of a whole separate thing, it just based on your elo or whatever it is, based on your ranking, then if you do that Deep of Night mode, you would get put into a super hard level or whatever. But for it to be a whole separate thing, it's not different enough at all. For me to want to go back and play the game. I mean, some of the new effects, I guess, were cool and stuff, but just not enough. I was pretty much already bored of the game by the time it came out, and I did a few runs of it. I did a few runs of it thinking that it would be a survival type mode, and it just isn't. So I was very disappointed by that. I mean, I was going into it thinking, yeah, it would just be a survival that I could go until I die or something in a single run. Now, that would have been worth playing. I would have played that for a bit. I don't think I bought a staff yet.
Maybe.
Surprise no matter.
I should have bought this when I went to the Lean Rot night. I don't think we need any of this other stuff. Oh, I already have the lantern. Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, I guess that was one of the starting items. Decompressed Time, thanks for the 3-month Prime sub. Okay, so we already have enough int. Let's just get Dex. We're good to go. 40 minutes into Lane Dell. If you were speedrunning, this would be not a great time, but for no hit run, that's an amazing time. Well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It still feels slow somehow, though. But, you know, we got Unseen Form, got the buffs. I think on a normal smithing stone route, any percent, at 40 minutes, we'd generally be going to fight Margit about now. If, you know, if I could pick up the weapon without having to fight anything. No, I don't run through mountaintops. We just go straight to Fire Giant. Yeah, what I do is I get to the road lift, and then I just go straight up to him. Yeah, there are always some people who don't like that I do this. And, like, that's fair, because I'm not playing the game, like, unmodified or whatever, but I've done so many any percent runs without this stuff that I feel like I've earned it with them. And especially just because it doesn't add anything. It doesn't really add anything to the runs. It doesn't add any difficulty. I'm not taking away... I mean, I guess theoretically I am taking away some risk of getting hit. But it's so small that it's not even... It's basically negligible, I would say. You know what? I guess I'll go this way. Or wait, no, I won't. I want the Grace up here.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
How did your girlfriend react to you going to play for 30 days 24/7 daily Elden Ring with only sleep breaks?
Aces, thanks for the 15-month Prime sub, dude. Well, I'm doing more than just sleep breaks, but I don't know. She's fine with it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Not gonna be too much different.
Maybe I'll give you the best.
Caleb, thanks for the 3 on the Prime sub, dude. Married to the Firekeeper. Yeah, surely. Yeah, so after this gold free fight, we go get Blue Dancer Charm. But yeah, so the longest marathon I've done before this point is I did what was it, like 5 days? How long was that DS3 marathon I did? It was like 130 hours or something like that. But, you know, at the same time, that was really draining because that was actually a pretty insane marathon where I would only sleep a couple hours and then just, you know, back to 18-hour grind. This one's going to be, you know, it's longer, but it's going to be more chill than that because I'm not doing 18 hours a day, probably. Game kind of lagged there. Even the tab R2 on this thing hits hard. Kind of funny. Just like a little quick jab and it's 2,000 damage. Or whatever. Well, maybe it wasn't 2,000, but it's a good amount. What about a no-hit kill all mobs in the way run?
maybe I'll give you
I'm
the best
good.
nut ever.
I'd honestly be much more likely to do a kill all enemies run. You know, where I kill every enemy in the game. I think that'd be more fun than that. Hello, Tatters. Thanks so much for the 2-year resub. Thanks so much, dude. Thanks, man. But yeah, for an all enemy run, I feel like I would want to have a mod that makes enemies not respawn or something. Because if they just respawn, then it's like, it's not satisfying that way. And DS2 is the only game where you can make enemies not respawn permanently.
Cough up your coin. All of it.
But you still have to kill them, I think it's, what, 12 times?
Your videos, keep up the good work.
No, and it's not even that you can't use graces either, because even if you do that, enemies still respawn. When areas are deloaded and then loaded back in later, so if you go far away enough, enemies will still respawn. So that's not enough. There's just no way to do it. I would do, like I said, if there's a mod that made enemies permanently dead after you killed them, then I think that'd be a fun thing to do, probably. I shouldn't get chased this time because I used Unseen Form. That's the idea. But yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't be that hard to make that. So maybe one day I'll do that, but that would take forever, dude. Oh, there's already a mod like that on Nexus? Interesting. Just don't have to worry about a stun when he dies in 2 hits. Right back here. Calvin, thanks for the donation, by the way, if I didn't say thanks for that already. Level up. Yeah, imagine you missed one enemy and you don't know where it is. Yeah. Yeah, that could happen. Is there a run where you need to do a quest to complete it? Yeah, I mean, I did all achievements no hit, which requires at least the Ronnie quest. Well, an all quest run is still, like, I do want to do that on that lore playthrough that I haven't continued in over a year. I can say I like how this has started so far. Not a great fight for, or considering how strong this weapon is. But you know what? I was, you know, this is kind of unrelated, or it's a little related, but I was thinking of doing a marathon at some point. I wasn't sure which one to do, either this one or the one I'm about to talk about. But Hunter convinced me to do this one instead. But, I was thinking about doing a marathon similar to the DS3 one I did a long time ago, which is from level 1 to max level in one stream. And I wanted to do it in this game, but instead of farming, because that's just not fun to just farm, you know, 1,000 Albinorics every hour, I would use the Infinite NG mod and
it seems torrent, whereas I merely
yeah, just like play through the game a bunch of times.
Very well at my hand.
I didn't have to do this. Whoops. But I think something like that could be pretty fun. But I would have to calculate how long that would take first. See if it's a reasonable amount of time. I didn't want to edit a 200-hour run. Well, yeah. Probably not.
Allow me, you are
no, it is super repetitive, but it was very fun in DS3 though. It was very fun in DS3.
What is your favorite boss?
Super tedious and stuff, and especially because it's not like I was doing different builds every playthrough. I very quickly realized how long it was going to take. And so at a certain point, I just went Twin Blades and I just started blasting through the bosses. And it was like, yeah, 100 and... I think it was 80 hours in game time or something like that. Finish it. But yeah, DS3 is unique in that you have a way to level up without spending runes or souls or whatever. With Yule, every playthrough, if you're at max hollowing, you get 5 free levels. And so when you're going from level 400 or 500 to 802, that's by far the fastest way to do it because you end up saving literal millions of souls, tens of millions of souls. But that's the only game that has that. So, you know, what that means is pretty much all the other Souls games, the fastest way to get to max level is just to farm, which is not fun. You know, DS2 would be farming Giant Lord, this game, farming the Albinorics. I don't know what the fastest is in the other games, but in DS3, the fastest way is actually to you would farm to a certain level, and then after that, you would start just completing NG cycles. So I think it's kind of cool. But I think in this game, you know, if I did it in a way that I had to complete NG cycles, it might be fun. Calvin, thanks for the donation again, dude. My favorite boss in game. I like Malekith a lot. I like Millennia. Those would probably be my top 2, I think. My favorite in the DLC is probably R'Lana or Midra.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Machino love.
Yeah, I like Mesmer too. But I like those other 2 more. Us here's Moog's Palace. Well, no, shooting the crow is good, but it's not as fast as the Albinoric farm. But shooting the crow is what you do before you have Sacred Relic Sword, basically. Felix, thanks for the 2-month Prime sub, dude. Should I make it daytime? Probably I should. Probably I should, but I won't. In Bloodborne, you fist pigs for hours. Is that really the fastest way? No, there's no way, dude. Farming Chalice has got to be the fastest way. I can't think of any pigs in the chalices other than the Manny DeBoer fight. But I don't know if you probably wouldn't do the root chalices though, because you need all the materials for it, right? So you'd probably the best way would just be finding some enemy. Pigs before nurse, you think so? You think that's faster than chalice? Because like certain chalice enemies just drop 20k. Some basic enemy. But yeah, maybe the pigs drop that much. I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess NG plus pigs. Yeah, that's a good point, I guess. Yeah, okay, yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Because the chalices don't even scale.
Hey Gino, good luck on the marathon.
Goats, thanks for the 2-month Prime sub, dude. That's true. The fastest DS3 farm is the Winged Knights. Or like the fastest soul farm, but doing the Ascendant Winged Knights is only faster until like level 350 or something like that. And then it's going through NG cycles is better. But that's definitely the most fun way to do it. I wish they did that in every Souls game. It's just so clearly the most fun way to try to get to max level. Instead of just farming some shit enemy for hours and hours. Wonder why they stopped doing that. Maybe they thought it was too overpowered or something. I don't know, man. All right, so we now have mountaintops unlocked. Yeah, oh, look, at Grace appeared. Yeah. We get a couple of those. You know what? I'm going to stay at plus 18, I think. I'm going to stay at plus 18. Because maybe that'll probably offset the Godric Great Rune difference. For Godskin Duo. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Might not, though. See, now, by this point in the run, we have saved, with the Graces, a significant amount of time. Like, at the start, you know, maybe it doesn't save that much. But just not having to run through mountaintops is real nice. I mean, it probably saved us maybe 25 minutes at the start of the game overall, but then just in this one section, it's like, what, 15 minutes or something? This one little section. Iggy lost a French challenge to Radagon sniping him off a ledge. Yeah, I mean, gravity is certainly a killer. That's probably the way I would die on a run like that. You're going to continue that run eventually, so I guess we're going to find out if I die or not. But yeah, you got to be... I've gotten a lot of practice. I mean, I guess so is he from doing rando no-hit, but... Doing the level 1 randomizer deathless run is the ultimate test of being aware, like awareness and being methodical when doing a run like that. Oh, you know what? I said I was going to sleep him. But I didn't get the crafting. It's fine. You know what? I guess I should have... I thought he was going to stun there with R1s. So I kind of wanted to bleed him. Yeah, I actually did bleed him, I think. I don't know if it was much better, though. I don't really like his positioning all that much. Yeah, this is not ideal. Usually I like to go behind him when he does the Bell God attack or whatever. So I can bait him to roll. You just knew he was going to do that. Like, he just knew. Please bleed. Oof. Tough boss on this, dude. I think I do think I would come close to scripting him if I got sleep pots for it. I just forgot. Felix, by the way, if I didn't say thanks for the 2-month prompt sub, dude. Yeah, I was kind of concerned when I saw him roll to the side like that. I had a feeling he was gonna do it. And I didn't want to get smushed between the fog gate and him. And it was close. No, I'm plus 12. I am plus 12. I got all the stones, and I think I just didn't upgrade. God damn it, dude. That's so funny. Oh, brother. Did I actually get the stones, too? I actually did. Whoops. Okay, well, that makes sense, I guess. God damn it, dude. How did I forget again? Oh, my goodness. It's like, oh, are you plus 12 again? I'm like, no, I am plus 12. Wow, I actually am. Okay. Whoops.
Maybe I'll give you the
It's okay. I'm just making it harder on myself, dude. Liverpool, thanks for the 9-month resub, dude. I got all the stuff and I just didn't spend them.
I have this world and death. Are you to commit? Very let my hand.
Yeah, upgrading at EG is faster. It is indeed. It'll be interesting when we do somber runs of this, because like the somber route with the starting races should be so much faster. Because we're gonna get to plus 4, which we can do all at EG, and that's it. And then we just fight stuff. Whereas with the smithing stone, you got to go get the, in this case, we're going to get both bell bearings, which is an extra boss, an entire kind of extra running section, plus a little bit of the running section actually go get the chest. The second bell bearing. So, yeah, the somber route should be even faster. But how much better it is really just depends on the weapon.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Of course, I could go to plus 9.
Machino hype.
But I think on some of the later run requests, I started liking getting the Somber 7 in the sewers, so I guess plus 6 is what I do. We go plus 4. Maybe it's not that much faster. Well, unless... If I go plus 4, then kill the 2 Great Runes, then get into the capital, then the 5 and 6 are quicker in the capital. What 5 would I get? Summer 5 and Kaled, not good. 2 plus 9 before starting. Well, that's what I used to do. You would go to Volcano Manor, either kill Noble or do the skip, get a plus 9, and then start fighting stuff. But it's not fun doing it that way. Even with the starting graces, like that's still pretty slow. Just don't poke me. Yeah, Godfrey has a couple of 5s after, I guess, but you'd probably want plus 7 before him. Well, actually, you go plus 9 before him. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Okay, so we still need to go get the crafting and the sleep pots here. I haven't gotten that stuff yet. Maybe I should have gotten it before this. Yeah, there are good... There's at least a good Somber 6 in Capital. What 5, though? There must be a 5 somewhere. The crafting kit. Must be a good 5 somewhere. Oh, yeah, there is a Somber 5 at Redan, actually, yeah. That is true.
Oh, you might. Are you here as a co-
I guess it really just depends if I want to go +4 or +6 with the Great Runes. Because generally, if I'm going +6, generally I would go into Old Altus Tunnel and pick up the 5 and 6 in there, which is a pretty simple thing to do. Pretty fast. I think on the bingo routes, I believe that's what I used to do. Okay. So what do I do? Do I not put on Ritual Sword here? We are one upgrade lower, upgrade level less than we were when we were going through this first time. So do I leave off Ritual Sword? Swap after Noble? Yeah, I could do that to be safe. Just to make sure I don't have too much damage. Okay. Yeah, what's really nice too is that this boss is, at least the Noble's weak to slash. Like, I think that's the best damage type on him. Which the claws do slash damage. Alright, let's see if this works out. Oh, shit, it was still too much. Ah, okay. Didn't mean to do that either. Hopefully I didn't wait too long. I kind of wasn't really counting. Should be fine. It should be a 1 cycle if I figured out the correct amount of damage there. It should have been a 1 cycle, but our damage was just simply too high here, I guess. You know what? Maybe I should have practiced the bird skip a little bit more, because I'm not I'm not feeling super confident on it. Especially because there was one point in time at which I think it was a co-op run with Potasic, and I was trying to show her how to do the skip, and I just missed it several times. I'm not feeling so great about it.
I'll lay out your own.
I could just not do it, I guess. All right, plus 25. Yeah, and then people are starting to say that like the frame rate might affect it because I play at 120 FPS. So I don't know. Not setting myself up here very well. Kappa, thanks for the 50-month resub, dude. Maybe what I'll do is I'll sleep the guy so that I have more time, or there's more of a chance that I can fast travel out if I miss. Sounds like a good plan. Gutskin's resistant to strike. They're definitely, like, the Noble is definitely resistant to strike. I'm not sure about Pierce, though. Fucking hell, dude. I wasn't even close to landing. I gotta practice this skip. I don't know why, just all of a sudden, I'm kind of scuffed at it. Like, I wasn't even close to landing on the ledge there. But at least I got out in time, because I remember seeing this in one of the videos. What, me missing the bird skip? I gotta practice it. I think after this, like, no matter what happens after this run, I need to practice it. That's why I'm sleeping this guy, so that he doesn't start attacking me, and then. Cause me to not be able to fast travel out. Here we go. Maybe I just need a better setup for it. Like, the hard part is supposed to be the last jump. This is a very easy skip. The last part is supposed to be the hard part, but yeah, I've just been messing up the start somehow. And it is, ever since I have been using 120 FPS, that has been the case, but I don't know if it's just a placebo. And it's just, I've actually been setting it up wrong this whole time or something. Not sure. Bert's given the French challenge. There's no chance I do that. That'd be quite a mistake, I think. That would be quite a mistake. Not even because I'm gonna miss it, but you just never know who the enemy up there is gonna be. You never know if you're gonna get one of those spiral casters below or something like that, right? Like, unless you just scout it out first, I suppose. Yeah, I actually am really surprised that I got out in time there. It felt like my fast travel was a little bit slow. I thought I was going to die, but I didn't.
Who approacheth destined death, I will not have it stolen from me again.
Hello? Here we go. I guess that is an issue on this boss.
Destined death. To kill what?
Yes, it is a thing. Q, how's it going, dude? Are claws the day one Elden Ring speedrun weapon? All right, let's go get this. That's why I give myself this grace at the turtle, so that I can go get this item. It's pretty much the main reason. Because it is, like, On a normal any percent, going all the way here to get the Frenzy Flamestone, that is kind of a trek. It's a pretty big trek over here. Okay. Yeah, the setup time was bad. Yeah, that makes sense. Going with like a smithing stone setup. I mean, the claws are objectively an insane weapon, but that's not the only consideration, I guess. Probably should have leveled up. But I think we're fine. Should have more than enough damage if I do this properly. And then I guess need to go like that. I guess this stream is going to be more like a 31-day stream, huh? Because when did we start at 3 hours and I mean, it's a little more than 30, but then it's going to go longer because this countdown is only until the Game Awards starts, and then I'll watch like the 3 hours of the Game Awards or whatever. Okay, so let's this one, and this one.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. It's a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, but we continue to struggle. Unto eternity. I know in
Beautiful.
my bones, a tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you.
Very clean. Kind of. It really is insane how hard this Charger 2 hits.
Kill a god.
Why don't I hit him when he's yapping? I mean, I sort of do, but I don't know. There could be a way that there's enough time to do 3 charged R2s there. With the Frenzy Flamestone, but I don't know if I've ever done a strat like that. Usually it's 2 charged R2s plus the proc plus another charged R2. It's generally the kill. But yeah, it could be possible that you could do 3 somehow. I don't think I've tested that though. Most weapons that I've done that with. Okay, when should I stop getting dex? Like 80? Most weapons that I've tested that with don't need 3. I'm sure if I did like a dagger run or something, it would cause some problems. But on a dagger run, we'd probably have to go with some sort of backstab strat or something like that. It's kind of nice to have that pierce damage on the. That was not a good roll. Like, is the Charger 2 pierce? Oh my god, the damage, dude.
Thy strength
Disgusting.
befits a crown.
Is that Charger? It must be pierce, surely. And I guess that means since I did all Charger 2s on Godskin, I guess we weren't actually doing
Machino honest.
Slash like I thought there, but it's nice because you get those counter hits, and it's like a really quick, if you just do the tap R2, it's very easy to get counter hits with that because it's so damn fast. I think we can do, I believe we can do charge R2 opening here. And last time it wasn't quite enough damage to go straight into phase 2, but we don't really need that. And then once we get an Elden Beast, then we're going to do re-up Craigblade plus Flame Grant Me Strength. Are the more important buffs. Yes, it's like if I had Red Feather here, it would be enough damage. Let's see if Elden Beast is nice to me. I whiffed there. Okay, he was nice to me there, but I kind of messed up, dude. There we go. Simple, first try. I whiffed 2 hits there, and I think I need to hit probably every single swing in order to get the stun. But... Alright, so I will continue this. I kind of have to go to the bathroom, though. But we're going to continue this into... all Great Runes, and then if I finish all Great Runes, then we're gonna go all like with the D. Anyways, cool trailer though, but it's not. No new map is insane. Like I was thinking there were gonna be numerous maps or something like that. Okay, so where should we start? Let's start by going to. Let's just go to Millennia right away. Anyways, yeah, we finished the 80%, so we're 1 for 1. 1 run request down. 60 more to go. Or said there's only 1 DLC like Elden Ring. Yeah, I guess that's the copium. That seems plausible. But yeah, I would love for them to add more Souls bosses into the game. That'd be kind of cool. To learn the Spirit Spring skip to Snowfield, what do you mean? Like the randomizer one? Oh, you mean... Oh, I see what you're saying. Is there a new one, or do you just mean the old one? Okay, what is my plan here? I feel like I don't really need more endurance, so I'm just going to get 99 dex. I think new map's not needed. No, I think it's completely opposite. I think that's the most important thing that's needed. For me at least, like the gameplay in the same map has gotten so repetitive that I think the game should have had a randomized map every time. And what I mean by that, like randomly generated terrain. And there needs to be, like, there should have been, I guess, just ideally, there would be more randomization with the structures that spawn. so that it feels different every time. I think that's the most important thing. The goal of a game like that should be to make each run feel different every time. At least I think so. And that's why you continue playing the game. Okay, wait, what is my lineup for this? I think it's here, right? It seems too far right, though. No, this must be right. Yeah, I've got the skip, but I think I'm good. That was not clean. I don't think that's how I normally do that. I think they need to do something different about builds. Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, Hades does it excellent. And I still have to play the second one. I guess I could have done a stealth strat here. I guess it wouldn't really do too much. All right, here we go. Should be an excellent weapon here. I think it's kind of interesting is that the soldiers in the first encounter, the soldiers actually spawn quicker than in any other encounter. Like once you've already aggroed the boss. I think this is what I'm waiting for. Not what I meant to do. What am I doing right now? Look at this damage, dude. Damn, dude. That's just disgusting. That's gross. Cosmic, thanks so much for the raid, by the way, dude. I guess that was probably when I was gone. But hope your stream was good, dude. That's pretty gross. Full health bar gone. Just like that. Oh, Skip was on the old bot? Really? It's fine. I succeeded, at least. Go here. Actually, not sure why I don't give myself the grace that's up there. Probably should. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to go do. I'm going to get the Thorny tier and just head straight to Millennia. Yeah, I just watched the Night Rain trailer.
How long has it been since I requested
The trailer's cool,
this one,
but
bro? Hope you're doing well, Gina.
I don't know how I feel about it, though. I can't say I'm super excited because it's just all things that are kind of the minimum that I'd expect. But who knows, right? It could be much better. Solid, thanks for the the 1 year resub, dude. I'll grab this while we're going through. How long has it been is a good question, though. At least 2 years, I think. But probably about 2 years. Kappa, thanks for the 2-month resub, by the way. Yeah, they do say and more, so maybe they're underselling it. It's just, I really think a new map is important. I don't think... Maybe what they think is that the shifting Earths are enough for the map variety, but they're just simply not, in my opinion. It's not enough.
Please, no. Your merciless moves. Let the curse take everything.
And especially because, like... Which shifting Earths are not the same every time? The crater is the exact same every time. The city's the exact same every time. Oh, the Rot Forest isn't the same every time because you have randomized bosses in there. And then the mountain's the same. So, like, literally only the Rot Forest is different every time. And so when it comes to map variety, just because, you know, it's a different from the base map a little bit, even though the rest of the map is the same. Because the shifting earths are pretty much the same every time, it still is not enough. What am I doing? Why can I not open the door? But yeah, the Night Lords looked really cool in the trailer. They looked sick. Which I think is actually more important in Night Rain than in Souls. Or it just, like, at least for me personally, I'd put more value on bosses looking cool in Night Rain versus in a Souls game. But yeah, we'll see how the fights go. How far will we get on this run? But yeah, I was kind of debating whether or not I should continue these runs past any % or past their actual request. The reason being that, oops, that was a terrible thing. That we do have a lot of run requests to do. And it does add, you know, depending on how far I get it, it could add a shit ton of time. Yeah, we certainly started with the easiest run that we that was requested. At least I think the easiest one that I saw. The Hookclaws are genuinely a top tier weapon, and they're pretty much good no matter how you build them. Multi-hit, charge R2, status. No matter how you do it, it's good. Like, jump attacks are really good with them, too. That's pretty valuable to have a weapon that can be built in so many different ways. In this case, I do think Charge R2 is probably the best for what we're doing. But for more general, like, for more casual playthroughs where you're not optimizing your damage, I think status might be better on most things. I don't know. That run was done. Yeah, it is done, but I like to continue past the any % on, like, if I can, and just see how far we get. Continuing this run, mean all remembrances? No, I'm not going to do all remembrances. I'm going to do all great runes, though. All great runes, and then, you know, if we successfully do that, then I'll go into the DLC after. But we're not going to do Reichard, so that means we are going to do Placidusax, Millennia, Moog, and Renala. And I think that's it, right? So Placidusax replaces Reichard. And then I wonder if I should go get a fire infusion for this boss. I could. I didn't get the Grace in there, though. I guess I won't. Then go get the Thorny Tear. Rolana replaces Renala. No, I think Renala is okay to go fight. It's just Reichard. Like, I'm not going to go fight Reichard with the claws on a no-hit run. There's just no way. Unless, like, I guess what I could do is just do the claws in phase 1 and then the Serpent Hunter phase 2. Well, Fortisax is part of all remembrances, and I have no interest in doing Fortisax on this run. This guy's actually not super safe to go fight, so this is not a free boss. I think I want to try to do a Kukri strat too if I can. No, I'm not going to adjust the boss count on this. There's no need. Because we already finished the run we were aiming for. Kukri just gives you a little bit of a better opening here. Nice arc. Very nice. Did I bleed a tree? No, it's just our damage is so high that it looks like bleed. is what it is. That's all it is. Oh, what should I do for the Albinoric Archer?
I'm finished yet.
I should have kept the Redan's rune. I'll just do the old strat, I guess. Fine. I do like Great Bow because I can just easily knock the enemy down. Like, I feel like Great Bow is probably the easiest way to do it. You know what? We can go get the Assassin Armor now, too. Was the Millennia from Nightmare DLC a frustrating boss? Yes. Yeah, I would say so. I would say that's true. Yeah, just horrible boss. Like, really bad. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was intentionally that broken, that boss, or yeah, like just broken so that it would just be harder, or what exactly happened with it. But it was definitely painful. Yeah, I could dupe it, I guess, but then I have to go to a mausoleum, and there's a strat here without the Great Bow, so it should be fine. Yeah, and the fact that, like, I think the worst part about that Millennia was the fact that she... Wait, I was supposed to do this first. It was probably that grab. That grab was just egregious, dude. Because we have to shoot the enemy first.
I'll give you the best
With this strat. The grab was so bad. Like, I would be on a good run, I would roll, and then I would just get grabbed out of thin air. And it's like, well... There I go. I think this is the strat. Since I'm silent, I should be able to just walk right up. Yeah, no need to get Great Bow when you got this strat. But yeah, honestly, that whole run, I think, was actually pretty fun, dude. I think it was fun, especially a section like Castle Ensis. I think that was really fun to go through, like super methodically. I think the whole run through Ensis was like, it was somewhere around an hour. And that was the best part about the mod, is that you could play through it in a way that actually was fair. In most sections. There were a few that were pretty bad. That was kind of just dumb, such as the Fisher and stuff, but... Aside from a few areas, it was actually pretty fun to play through that. And then, yeah, the final boss really sucked, but... At least I got through it in the end. Spy, thanks for the brand new sub, dude. Also, Centec, thanks for the brand new sub as well. Yeah, that being said, I wouldn't recommend playing it to be like, I genuinely would not recommend playing it unless you're a streamer and you're wanting to make content of it, which is it's good content. Like both the videos did quite well. And stuff it's not the only reason why I did it. I did it because Bender recommended it to me or whatever, but but yeah, if you're just on your own playing it, I would advise against that, basically. I don't think it's worth playing on your own. There has to be another reason, unless you really just like pain. Unless you're like an actual masochist and you like things that are obnoxiously hard. But I am not one of those people.
So easy, then I play and get blasted, LOL.
Maybe that's surprising to some people that I don't enjoy the pain of that, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend it unless there's another reason for you to play it, pretty much. Because I couldn't imagine, if I was just by myself... If I was just by myself in my room and I'm playing Elden Ring and I spend an hour to get through Castle Ensis only to get killed at the end or something, I just... I do think part of my patience for playing these games and doing these runs is the fact that I'm streaming them. 100% that's the case. So yeah, if I'm just by myself, then I just wouldn't do it, probably. What is my strat here? You know what? I think I was doing Cuckery over there or something like that. What was the strat here? What was I doing on region locked at this part? I think it was something like that. Yeah, jumping over the guy is not the best. Bionic Heart, thanks for the 2-month Prime sub, dude. Make the game look easy, then you get then you play and get blasted. Well, I do have a lot of time in the game, so what's wrong with jumping over? It's either I've messed it up a few times or it's inconsistent. I've had him aggro, but maybe that was when I wasn't using silencing or something like that. I don't know. Kind of remember, like, I've fought Millennia with the claws a lot, but I kind of don't remember the punishes properly, though. Oh my god, that damage is insane. My goodness, dude. I think I use tap R2s a lot because maybe the R1s don't hit stun, but I think they do. Can't remember. I guess that was another thing I was practicing a lot for bingo is the early millennia. With +0 claws or something. How do I maintain stream stamina? I don't know, dude. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by that even? Because I haven't been streaming a whole lot lately. But I guess for this marathon, I don't know. I don't even really think about it. Whey protein? No, it's not whey protein, dude. Speaking of endurance, I'm kind of already getting tired, dude. I do want to do at least one more run. Well, maybe not at least one more run tonight, but wouldn't mind getting started on another run tonight. Do I have... I probably should swap to quick step here. Shit, dude, I wish I remembered, like... I think you can do R2 on a lot of things. But I may end up getting hit here just simply because I can't recall the punishes that well with claws. But I remember you can be insanely aggressive with them. Why is it 1916? It's because I already completed the any percent, which is the 16 bosses. And now we're doing more. So the run's already done, basically. Run's completed. I'm just going to see how far we can go. I think Charger 2, Tapper 2, R1? Yeah, you might be right, dude. You can get you can be so aggressive with the claws in this fight. We switch back to Golden Vow. Muscle memory kicking. Yeah, maybe, you know what? You could be right, dude. You actually might be right. I have fought her a lot with the claws. So yeah, maybe once I get in there, I'll be like, oh yeah, this is right.
I'll give you the best
Feels right.
ever.
Grogu, thanks for the 7-month resub, dude. Let's go on pink.
Nut ever.
So I'll get to 99 decks here. Himura, thanks for the 4-month resub. My biggest concern about this marathon stream is my voice, dude. I think that's going to be the biggest problem. I've already been talking a lot. Ending on Renala? What, the run ending on her, you're saying? Maybe. My god, that damage, dude. Oh my god. That's nuts. It's been a while since I've seen this good of damage, I guess. Muscle memory kicking, please. I'm already forgetting what I do on this boss, normally. Nice bleed. Okay, I got away with it. That was not a great fight, though. But
The mark of a
I
true.
feel like I should come back here later and remember how to fight her with claws properly. Where shall we go next?
Dearest Mikola, my brother.
I wonder if there's any chance that we one-cycle Moog without needing the shackle. I think there is, but
My man.
he might not stun in time. We need 5 charge R2s. Or maybe we just don't even need it anyways. Let's just go to Moog. But yeah, unfortunately, the muscle memory did not come back to me, and I didn't know how many attacks I could do. Same setup as Dex only run? No. Really? I don't think so. Beast Torch.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Rick, thanks for the brand new Prime sub, dude. What a wild build this is, though, man. Like, this is a top tier setup for sure. Kind of goes without saying when you see that that Millennia Phase 1. $99 decks just for fun. No, I mean it's still like we still get a bit of damage from it. Like, it's not like you get nothing. On a normal character, the returns wouldn't be worth it, but on a character like this, I literally don't need anything else. So I mean, maybe we could go some strength. That E-scaling. But no, the dex isn't just for fun. It's because it's probably the best thing I can level up. Yeah, I saw the Night Rain DLC trailer. Looks interesting. Remember when people were baiting this dude to fall off the cliff? Well, in speedruns, they still do that, right? Or is there something else for him? Obviously, the bleed mask or the white mask would be insane on this run, but I am not going to go kill that guy. It's too risky, I think. Just going to, like, jump attack me or something. We could, if we are going into sewer to get the shackle, I'm not sure if I will. But if we're going to go in the sewer, I may as well go cheese Esger, right? But my talisman set is pretty good already. Using Ezreal for 2 bosses. No, we're gonna go into DLC if I survive. Yeah, like obviously it's an improvement over what I have, but I don't know if it's big enough. Yeah, on these runs, like we're just gonna go until I die. That's pretty much it. Imagine I somehow get an all bosses run or something like that. But no, I probably wouldn't go until all bosses. Especially because of all the NPCs and stuff, it's just not going to happen, but I don't know how far I would go. Because, yeah, if we beat Consort, then I would start doing, like, Bale and the Remembrances in the DLC. At least the good ones. And then if I kill all those ones, then if I come back to the base game and finish the rest of the Remembrances, then that's like a legit all Remembrances run. So I could do that. Okay, let's see what happens here. This should very easily one-cycle him. But I'm not sure what the... I don't know. I don't know if we would need a stun to do it. Probably not. I'm going to try to get one anyways, though. Like, am I playing the wrong game or something? Like, what is that? What is that damage, dude? It's like I'm playing on NG -1 right now. What even is that? Like, that didn't seem right, dude. That didn't seem right. Jesus, dude. That's crazy. It's like, okay, he starts to do his little buff, and then I do a charge or two, and it's like, there goes a quarter of his health bar in one swing. Jesus. Okay, well, I'm kind of... Should we go do Placidusax next? Nah, let's get these guys out of the way. Yeah, it didn't even seem right. That did not seem right. Hunter's gonna love making a video out of this, dude. The easiest, like, teaser intro of all time with that Moog kill. It must have been, yeah, the Thorny tier plus that, like, a thrusting counter hit. Do you counter hit when he does that countdown? Because that had to be something like that, right? If it actually is, that R2 actually is thrust. It had to be something. Yeah, because it does hitbox. Yeah, it must have been a counter hit, because that was just, like, that was a gigantic fucking hit. Actually, not what I meant to grab. I kind of wanted the Dragon Moon Grease, but It's fine. Okay, so Red Wolf is scary, but I did pick up Val the Indomitable. Just in case. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely some of the highest Moog damage I've seen in a long time, for sure. That was crazy. Because I mean, that was more damage than Iron Balls get there, for sure. Or Starfist. And then what would I have used? On the region lock, I would have used this Zweihander, which is definitely not as good as that. Oh, wait, how am I doing this? Oops. I've kind of messed this up here. Are the Indomitable consistent? It may not be 100%, but it's at least more consistent than not using it. But I don't believe I've gotten hit while using it before. Please see that. Nice. We are level 107 with 99 dex, and then I guess I actually will start leveling up strength at this point. Strength and endurance, but what's quite nice about the claws is that they're very stamina efficient on that charged R2. This is one big thing I'm noticing compared to using Starfist. Have I done Stranded in the DLC Randomizer Region Locked? No, I have not. I've done Stranded, but I haven't done Stranded Randomizer. Sounds like it could be fun. Unless it's just looking for the fragments for the first half of the run. Renala's going to be a 15-second fight. I hope you're right, dude. Because Renala can unironically be quite dangerous. But yeah, she should be scripted in Phase 2 with like a jump R2 plus a charged R2 or something.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Yeah, we can go a bit of strength, and we get some returns out of it. Alito, thanks for the 9-month Prime sub, dude. Oh, wait, let's get Val the Indomitable going. Val the Indomitable is 1 second of iframes. So it's pretty much like a dodge. But you get a second of iframes instead of like a third of a second. Or a bit more than a third of a second, which is a normal roll. That's the tap R2 damage. That's funny. Guess I didn't need it. so funny. It's crazy. I think it's just been a while. I've said this so many times, but I think it's been a while since I've done a high damage run like this. Because people are always like, oh, you're always saying this is crazy damage. But it's because the last run you did was vigor only with no buffs or something like that, right? But This does feel like some insane damage right here. Okay, so we will go bow, because that's a safer way to do it. Phase 1. I would like to Crag Blade, but I guess I'm gonna have to wait to do it. But I'll Golden Vow and Lingering Strength here, I guess. Clearly won't get landed on.
Little Rani.
It's so dumb.
Daughter, weave thy night into me.
I mean, it is an early game boss, obviously, but still pretty solid damage right there. Imagine this with Knight's Resolve, though. Maybe I should go grab it.
Where did he flee, my sweetings? Come out.
Okay, so, I mean, all remembrances, it's not technically done because Rykard, but we are going to do Placidus Axe instead, just because, again, Rykard with weapon-only runs in Phase 2 is just a no-go. I do think, like, maybe it would make sense to do Phase 1 with the weapon, and then Phase 2 go Serpent Hunter or something, but I don't know, man. Don't exactly feel the need to go there. Yeah, so we're going to do Placidus Axe instead. Did I even bleed Moog at all? Or was it just pure damage that killed him? I guess I didn't even pay attention to that. He must have... Well, maybe he... Did he bleed? Okay, you would imagine he would have. Because he's so weak, but... Yeah, and imagine that this with the white mask as well. Definitely one of the best setups in the game. Now here, I don't think we're going to struggle, but just relative to other stuff, they actually have higher motion value than Fist 290. Yeah, the R2, I think people sleep on the Claw R2 build. I think it's a slept-on build. Because pretty much the default that people want to go with the Claws is some Blood Flame multi-hit, which is really good still. But the reason I went with Charger 2 is because I know how much damage they have. And Bleed is more of a, like, not a lot of buffs type of thing to do. Look at that damage, though. I should probably get behind them here. Ah. I wonder how close we were to a stun here. Probably not that close. Really hate that wing attack, but I'm kind of baiting it out. Oh, I did. Fucking hell. I don't think I did that, dude. I don't think I did that. Gotta roll back the tape and see if I did that. Very good damage. When I actually got the right punish, we smoked him, dude. Yeah, I did switch. I did switch with R1 there. Yeah, no, it just happened again. Yeah, that would be why. I mean, should I be doing it with R2? I'm so used to doing it with R1. Yeah, so okay, I should. Okay. Well, I've been playing this game for like 3 years with R1, but I guess I should probably swap to R2. Does it literally? No, it doesn't always happen, does it? Maybe it does always happen. No, it doesn't always happen. But very consistently, like right there. Okay, anyways. So we'll say base game's done. So let's head into DLC. Go do Rolana next. Although I'm just realizing there's one... Okay, this might be really scuffed. But I wanted to go through Castle Ensis the normal way. But... I wanted to go through the normal way, but I don't know how to do it without ranged on one particular part. Oh yeah, we're already plus 12 blessing right now. I'm just going straight to plus 12. Literally right at the start of the game, I'm going plus 12 blessing. And that's it. Whose bright idea was it to make Gideon light roll? I don't know, man. Jimmy's, of course. Yeah, when they buff light rolls, they buff Gideon as well. That's correct. I remember I was just in disbelief when that happened, dude. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens with that enemy, but yeah, like maybe I shouldn't be running through Ensis forward. Because I forgot about the mage part.
Best nut ever.
Meow.
I remember the strat, but I don't have a great bow. Ah, shit, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to figure out a strat for this, or maybe I just have to go get a great bow. And I would generally use double stealth as well, I think. I kind of wanted to go through the forward way. Because it's more interesting. It's just less running that way. And it's less downtime. I could just go get a great bow. I think I'll have to. Okay. Blade of Mercy's good, but on this run, I think we don't need it. If we get to Jory, if we get all the way to Jory, then maybe I would grab it. I got a sleep pot. Yeah, this great bow's not too out of the way. But the only way I know how to do the strat in that mage section is with a great bow. Or maybe I should just go and do the skip or something. I don't know. Because there's also an enemy that's at the top of the staircase right before Rolana. And like, on the other run, I just used the bolt to blast him, but... Not sure about on this, what I can do. Okay, I think we normally just sleep pot up here, right? Oh, we're gonna have to throw another one. Okay. I'm probably gonna get hit here, but at least we can maybe figure it out for the future runs or something. I wonder if I can, like, jump on top of the bridge or the railing to not aggro this guy. Yeah, I guess you can sleep him too. Is that what I did on Region Locked? I can't remember. And then I remember being able to stealth past this guy. The thing is, when I did Region Locked, that was the first and only run that I've ever done where I've run through this area properly. So that's why I'm not really confident in the strats here. Because I've only done it once. Or for one run. Yeah, the Nightmare Sea here, I genuinely thought I was hooked. I remember thinking that I would have to go back into the base game and try to look for better talismans or something to try to get through. Yeah, this is kind of bad. I only know this section with range. This is some live testing if I've ever seen it. Oh my god. Need the beast torch out. Consistent, as we like to say. Someone's already casting at me. Like, this is so cooked. It's over. It is so over. Oh my god. Did my stealth run out, or like maybe you just need double stealth for this to work? I'm just gonna have to wing it here, I guess. This is so dumb. I think this is what people imagine no hit runs are like when they only see the video for it. They're like, oh yeah, he's just running through and he doesn't really have a strat. Okay, there's another mage that I'm supposed to range kill up here. Like, this is not how no-hit runs normally work, but I'm getting away with it right now. Somehow. Okay, there's one more guy. And I don't know what to do about him. But yeah, I'm going to try to figure out this area with what we have right now after this run. There's one more guy, and I have no clue what to do. Yeah, I don't have any sleep pots left, so... What if I great bow him? Like, will it knock him off, maybe? Simple. Nice. Okay, that works. Alright, well, we managed to do it, I guess. But... yeah, I need it. Like, that mage section is honestly so tricky. I'm gonna get hit on this boss probably too. Like, I feel like I'm very rusty at this boss. But yeah, that mage part is normally very tricky, and I honestly don't know what I messed up. But maybe you just need double stealth for it. I'll have to check my region locked run. Also, I guess the Suns game started. Oh, and it's 1-0 already, dude. Dang. Or on a scout who else is dropped down. Yeah, you can, but I kind of specifically don't want to do it on this run because I think it's just more fun to go through the area and run all the way around and just drop down and kill the boss, but... What am I doing? Oh my god, what am I doing? Jesus, dude. Oh. I mean, we are blessing level 12, to be fair. Shit. Oh, god damn it, dude. God damn it. I should have aimed it down, I guess. Well, that's too bad. Should have aimed it down. But yeah, run lost in the DLC. Still not bad though, but I kind of would like to see if I can figure out how to do this part for future runs maybe. But yeah, I should have aimed it down simply, and I would have been fine. It was a good run, though. But yeah, probably out of all the weapons, this would be the most likely one that I would actually go and just complete all Remembrances plus the DLC ones. Okay, so first and foremost, what should I do with this guy? Like, maybe just a great bow shot, or... I wonder if you can Kukri behind and then trigger him? Nah, he sees you. No, it's safe up close, but that was like a little too close. I was a little too close. And I probably should have aimed down. They're like New Jersey's. I think they're okay. I wish the red was darker. And other than that, I think it's pretty good. The logo's really sick on it. Okay, what about Great Bow for this guy? I don't know what it would do, but... What if you just bonk him and then run? Yeah, I just got a little greedy on the transition, but the damage is so high. Even for level 12 Blessing, that is ridiculously high damage. So what if I do this and then Great Bow shot him? Because I likely will have a Great Bow by this point. Yeah, that seems good. And then here... So the strat is you go up here and then cut across. Yeah, that guy's aggroing because I don't have double stealth. Yeah, and these guys must be aggroing too because of no double stealth or something. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should go check the region locked run really quick. So pretty much I need double stealth, is what it seems like. But it's pretty much what it seems like. I guess that run was kind of a while ago. Okay, let's see. Oh man, the sends are looking real good right now. Damn, dude. Dang. Okay, so I double stealth here, right? Yeah, double stealth makes that guy not see you. And Beast Torch out. And then double stealth again here. No? What? But I guess my initial stealth didn't run out here. That's probably why it worked, I guess. I can't really remember. So does that mean I should get Gambit or what? What do I do if I get DLC? Because I like I don't want to go kill Ancient Dragon Man to get the Lamenting Visage. You know? That seems like it's too far out of the way. But there aren't many options, right? There are only 2 options. Yeah, and see, the idea is you just sneak around them, and then you kill the guy up top, and then you could just basically go through, no problem. Okay, well... I'll just worry about it on the next run, I guess. I could kill Ancient Dragon Man, I suppose. Especially if I'm going to go kill Bale anyways. Esmer Soldier Sleep Stagger. I could do that, but shooting him with the Great Bow seemed fine. Yeah, this is a nice strat, dude. Took me a long time to figure that out. All right, well, where's the spreadsheet? Here we go. Guess we can take a look at this. We're so zoomed in. All right, so Hookclaws are done. So these are So these are the no-hit runs. Which one should we do next? Soldering iron. Which should we do next? Alabaster Lord Sword, all great runes, is probably pretty simple. Bigger problem will be actually getting the weapon. But we can, right? Like, probably the strat. So we'd kill the Retta early with, like, square off or whatever. And then skip to Lake of Rot. Surely I remember the skip. And then, yeah, just drop the guy off the ledge or something. I'm not going to cheat engine pulley crossbow because we can just go pick it up. Or wait, am I misremembering where it is? Where do you get the pulley cross? Dude, I just did crossbow run. I was thinking of the pulley bow, which is in that tower. Where's the crossbow? Is it not? Yeah, is it not in Gelmir too? It's not the assassination, is it? No, you get the bolts from that. Oh, the Gelmir shack, that's right. This one will definitely require cheat engine if I'm actually going to try to do Phantom Slash only. Although I'd probably rather just, like, not do Phantom Slash only, but we'll see. It could be cool to just mix it in. Bloody Helis. Family heads. Oh, God, that's terrible. Daggers only. It's probably pretty straightforward, too. What dagger would we go with on that? Anyways, which one should we do? I want to stick with... I just want to ease into it. I want to save the bad ones for later. I think Grafted Dragon could be pretty fun, but it's going to be terrible. But I think it'd be pretty fun, though. Brick Hammer is probably quite good, especially if I go Lion's Claw or something. Like, Brick Hammer is probably insanely good. Oh, Giant Crusher plus Braggart's Roar and charge buffs. That sounds pretty cool, too. Ooh, that sounds like it'd be pretty fun, man. I gotta just pick. That sounds like it'd be fun. I think the shield only one, I remember the request was to do shield only, but no damage, so I could still block stuff. I think that was the idea with that. I just gotta pick one. Like, a lot of these setups seem pretty good. Like, Bastard Sword with Cragblade would be super easy. Giant Crusher wouldn't be as easy, but... like, when... We can... okay, let's do it. Giant Crusher plus... yeah, Giant Crusher build, I guess, is what we're gonna do. Let's do it, man. It does sound pretty sick. So... let's just go ahead and do it. And it's an any percent, right? I believe. Okay, so how many bosses am I actually going to fight on that run? So we need to kill the troll for the roar thing. We'll use the axe offhand. We won't need to kill, like, we're not going to be low on weight, so we don't need, I guess, Gillica. How many bosses is this? These are no hit. All the spreadsheet are no hit. Is it 13? 14? I want to say it's 14. Is that right? Yeah, the sends are looking really good from what I've seen so far. I don't really see the penalty, but... What's kind of funny about the Sens this year is that they've actually, like, their record is better than they've played, I would say. Or at least based on their goaltending, because their goaltending's been terrible. And it feels like they're at a terrible start right now, but they're actually not. Like, they're doing okay. If they win this game, then, like, that's a tough team. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to restart my game again. Well, I guess I probably will do a routing run first, but yeah, that was a successful run, I would say. I mean, we finished all great runes, sorta.